Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this odd-even Sudoku by Indian author Arun Iyer, uh, which was featured on the recent Sudoku Mahabharat. So the special rule of odd-even Sudoku is that whenever you have such a gray square in a cell, it means that the corresponding digit is even, and a circle means that the digit is odd. So here, this is very close to pencil mark Sudoku. I could very well say, well, this is just a 4 or 6, and this is precisely what I'd be doing. So this is 6 or 8, this is 2 or 8, this is 2 or 4, this is 4 or 6, this is 6 or 8, this is 2 or 8, and this is 2 or 4. I should probably also do some standard Sudoku eliminations. And you can see with 3 and 5 here that those digits are absent from this cross, so there's a 3-5 pair in those cells. And those are occupied by even digits. Oh, and by the way, this is an 8. And that's interesting because now we can place an 8 here straight away. And those are a 2-4-6 triple, and that's not a 4. Right. So this has only 3 options, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and here 3, 7, and 9. And this is also a 4. So that's a 4, just because that's an even digit different from all of those. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, I've been scrolling. So, oh, that's not quite good. So I hope the scrolling is... Sorry about that. I think that should be good, yes. So I must refrain from using the mouse, just thank you. So what do we do next? Well, there's something here. For example, we can see that this cell is a naked single. I was just noticing we have 1, 2, and 6, so the remaining options here are 5, 7, and 9, but there's a 7 and a 5 here, so that's a 9. So on this row, we still need a 3, it's not here, so this is from 5, 7, 8, and there's a 3 here. 3, 5, 7, 8, this is from 3, 7, and 8. Now, on this column, we know that there will be a 4 somewhere here. We need 1, 2, 6, and 4. And actually, there's 1, 2, and 6 here, so that's the 4. And this is from 1, 2, and 6. And then, is there anything else? Yes, there's a 1 here, there's a 1 there, so we can place the 1 here. And then, is there anything else from standard Sudoku? This row needs 2, 6, 8, and 9, so this is from 2, 6, 9. This is from 8, 9, and here we have 4 options. And I only pencil mark cells with 2 or 3 candidates, not more. But there will be a 3 here or there. That's not so interesting to pencil mark such stuff. So, oh, I'm seeing that with this one and this one, we can place a 1 here. It would be a pity to miss on such deductions, eliminations. There's a 1 somewhere here, 1 somewhere here. That's not so interesting. So, now let's move on to the beefy part, the part where things really happen. And this is something I noticed straight away when I solved this puzzle during the contest. Well, that's a very suspicious setting. Those cells, they are located in such a way that there's something really, really suspicious about this. So what is the suspicion? Well, we have bi-values, and they seem to form some kind of rings. And rings, they do form indeed. So let's see. Here we have 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6. There's a cycle here. If this is a 4, then this is 2, this is 8, this is 6. And if this is 6, then this is 8, this is 2, this is 4. So there are two scenarios, and in both scenarios, 8 is here or there. In both scenarios, 4 is here or there. And in both scenarios, 6 is here or there. In both scenarios, 2 is here or there. And there's something similar at the bottom, meaning that here we have 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 2. So in one scenario, we have 2, 8, 6, 4, and 2, 8, 6, 4. And in the other scenario, we have 4, 6, 8, 2. And if this is 4, that's 6, 8, 2, 4. So there are only two scenarios for all of those. And in both scenarios, we have an 8 here and an 8, or an 8 there, an 8 here or an 8 there. So we get an X-wing on 8 here, which means that in one scenario we have 8 here and there, and on the other scenario we have 8 here and there. And thanks to this X-wing, we can eliminate 8 from both cells here, and we get 5, 7 pair here, so that's a 3 and that's an 8. And because of this 8, we now resolve all those cycles. So that's the 6, that's the 4, that's the 2, and that's the 8. And with this 2 and this 2, we can place a 2 here. And here we get a 7, 9 pair. So this is not 5, it's not 4, it can only be a 3. There's a 4 up there, so that's the 4 down there. And that's a 5. Here we need 5, 7, and 9. And here we also need 5, 7, or 9, but there's a 5 here, so this is 7 or 9. 5 is somewhere here. That's not a 5, and that was the 5 down there. Anyway, so that's not a 6. That's not a 6. So the 6 on the column is here, and that's a 2. This is 6, 8, or 9. What next? We need a 3 somewhere here, I'm not sure where, but 6 and 9 are both excluded from this cell, so this is 3 or 7. What is the next place? That's a 2, because of this 2 and this 2. With this 6 and this 6 and this... No, so that's not so useful. There's a 1 here, so that's a 1. This is from 5 and 7. This column needs 1, 5, 7, and 9. And 1 can only be here because there's already a 1 on this row. This is from 5, 7, 9. This row needs a 6. It's not here, it's here. And this is from 7 and 9. 8 is not here, it's here. That's not 8, and 8 in this region is there. But this row still needs a 6 somewhere, not here, that's here. This is from 5, 7, 9 again. And we get a 5, 7, 9 triple here, so this is with 3 and 4. And there's already a 4 in this column, so that's 3, that's 4. We get Also the 3 down there, this is from 7 and 9, because there's a 5 here, so that's a 5. And that's a 7 and a 9 and a 5, and a 7 and a 9 and a 5, and a 9 here, and a 6 there. This is 3 or 7. This 6 makes this a 9, and it disambiguates this 7-9 pair, and this 7-9 pair. That's not 9. This is from 3 and 7. This 7 makes this a 5. This a 6, I think, that's it, and a 7. This 7 disambiguates the 3-7 pair. That's a 5, that's a 3. That's a 7, that's a 3. And that's a 5. And we are left with here 1, 2, and 9. So with those digits, we know that this is 1, this is 2, this is 9. And here this is 1, this is 7, and this is 2. So very nice puzzle by Arun with this X-wing, and I think I've read that some people had trouble with this puzzle, which is understandable because there was really a tricky setup, because it was an X-wing, but you had to earn the X-wing. You had to notice those cycles which interacted in such a way that you had this X-wing on 8. So I was kind of lucky to spot it very quickly. But being myself a Sudoku creator, well, I was, how would I say, I was biased in looking at those places precisely. I noticed that it was a very suspicious setup. And the lesson I mean to teach by saying this is that if you want to get better at solving puzzles, create puzzles. It's a really good way of finding what the author intended. So thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard.